Right, so I tested out the theory with the maze spell. I also tried our options with limited wish spell. They make no difference. Limited wish spell can do some nice things, but nothing special. You can like cast Wail of the Banshee once to kill nearby enemies, but I can kill nearby enemies with my own spells. And maze targets are treated like there's just a little bit out of the way there, but the game doesn't treat them as dead, so it won't make any difference. But, yeah.
Gone and off like the shadow flees the morn. You aren't gonna let him fall away so easy, are you?
Yeah, we have a chance to get the spell again here. I'll try it a couple of times, but
we shall meet at the tavern and make
I
our
suppose
plans
I'm more or
according
less
when you're ready.
resigned that we didn't get the control undead here. I want to give it a try. Also, don't want to deal with the undead piece of crap. So I'll rest and see if we can get more lizardmen to come out. There's really nothing for us to do here. Not interested in this item. I suppose we're gonna get a little bit of cash if we sell it. Silent 3 times per day. Well, it's not like it's totally worthless by any means, but I really can't see myself using that. Just want 8 hours of rest.
You came, don't be afraid. I can show you all of this because I am within. I am what fills the void. I am you.
I'm invisible, so he can't react to me, I guess.
You are to be you are. There is great power in your heritage. Feel what needs perhaps after all. What does an eternity of nothingness matter? When you can destroy all that would oppose your develop too. 3. 4. 5.
I wonder if they have made changes to Slayer form. Because there was never much of a choice, that was the real problem with it. In that, because because what it did to your equipment and things like that, you would be much better off fighting with your equipment set than in the Slayer form. So there were very limited uses for it. Do we even have Lizardmen Slayer? Yes, we do. I'll kill, let's say, 3 groups. I would really like the cut dance. We should just chaos their asses. They're very ineffective fighting in their, what the fuck is that? Confusion state, right? The spell is chaos, state is confusion. So we can get them to fight each other, but good luck trying to actually get some kills out of this. It's more of a temporary little interruption, that's all. Past the identity scroll. So I don't think we're gonna get anything useful this time. Yeah, nothing really worthwhile. Still, we got a spell scroll. Not much, but it's something. Want to make sure we can't get anything but the identify scroll. Yeah, that didn't take long. That might be a good way to scout them out. I mean, if we can see it, they can use the scrolls they're carrying. I'll kill this group of lizardsmen and just move on. I don't want to keep. They might be the same. I'm not sure if they have anything new. Okay. I mean, yeah, wasting spells here doesn't matter. We have to wait until night time to do what Sayman Havarian wants us to do anyway. But we need to rest again. Some kind of potion out of this time. Summon a 3D, right? That's what, 7th level? It is, they are very, very, very common. It's not getting around that look back. Else didn't get what we wanted. I don't think there's any point in killing this. F3D was the thing we were looking for here. Spell scroll drop.
I'm glad to see you. I have no ship with which to offer passage. It has been scuttled in an act of the purest malice. Such villainy I am subjected to. Never had rats. No sorry.
It's not quite night time yet, but it'll be soon. Need to do some shopping anyway.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, there's nothing particularly interesting here. Right. I'll keep the Cloak of Reflection and Horn of Silence for now. But still an extra 10,000 plus. No reason to keep paintings though. I suppose we will be better off just resting for a second time. Instead of waiting for nighttime to just magically appear here.
Never had breakfast. No sorry.
Nothing like some time ashore. All I need.
Alright, steal the horn, get the hell out. What is this? Pirate, 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 pirate. They're ambushing us for some reason.
Nothing like some time ashore. All I need is some grog and a good
No reason to get in here. Can't get in there.
Do you have something you wish to say?
We don't particularly care about causing trouble here. What would be the point? We can just turn invisible and escape. Fish cake. What kind of trouble can we expect? A little bit of mind control, that sort of stuff. I think we should take a long duration ally here. Pirate leaders, that could be enough. There's no point trying to wait until we have to basically have the fight already going to get something going our way. Might as well secure proper capable ally now.
The seas are sure rough this time of year. Ashore. All I need is some grog and a good lass on me lap.
Just looking at how we could buff the guy further. invisibility so we won't be disturbed. And we have an invisible team here. Let's go. Who's going? That guy, I don't know. Don't care. This is not good. Bypass them, bypass them, bypass them. I'm going to lure them these out. I don't want basically
Nothing like some time ashore.
I don't want enemies unrelated to what we're about to do to get involved.
A quick bread Umberly is all that stands between me and the sea's bottom. Sure enough, eh?
There you are, my friend. Very good indeed. I've convinced the men on board that they should accompany me. Oh, hell. If I have wronged you in some fashion, I am dreadfully sorry. It was not a offense.
You have brought me to the brink of madness, Simon Havarian, and now I will repay you.
There we go. Good, good. Opening shots. And more goddamn pirates getting involved. Who are you? It's a random pirate, I guess. Okay, what can we do? Not all that much. Don't want to dominate other people. I'll just blind these guys.
The seas are sure rough this time of year. Nothing like some time ashore. All I need is some grog and a good
I don't
laugh.
understand why they're so interested in going after the pirate leader.
A quick bread Umberly is all that stands between me and the sea's bottom. Sure enough, eh?
Can easily buy enough time for the leader to get the job done. You might not even have to kill the neutral pirate that got involved in this. Is there a way I can just play it out for the ally, I suppose?
Simon,
You're half right, Disherik. Cast off! We set sail immediately!
The seas are calm.
All right, men. Prepare yourselves to be boarded.
This
All
is
weapons
probably
ready.
trouble. Not sure if we have to kill anything here or just survive. If it's a survival, then that should be okay. Probably have to do some damage to the captain, maybe. Can't kill it.
Pardon? I am sorry, but I do not know what you are talking about. Speak clearly, that I might understand.
They will probably cast through sights and the lights. I'm not sure how much I can do here. Should we want to spend too many too many spells here? So let's try the simulacrum. Yeah, it's already over. I prefer this. Just blast something there, buy me time. Someone get mazed. No, don't do that. Okay, what exactly am I supposed to do here? Play the captain out of the fight or what? So you're gonna cast something? Where the hell did the medical sword come from? I think we need to damage the Githyanki captain enough, then things will go our way. I don't think I can stun the guy. And maybe he has spell defenses. Yeah, he's going down. We kill the other ones. I don't understand where some of these summoned creatures suddenly popped up. Yeah, this sailor has been trying to talk with us for a long time, but because I was invisible, it never happened. Okay. Right, so I was to blame for this not going anywhere. Exactly what I was about to say.
We are here.
And these? These are the strange creatures from the surface? These are the ones you claim the mighty Sekola has promised us?
How the fuck are we gonna do this fight? I mean, we can do it with the fire shield, but I don't have fire shield here. Now just escape. Suppose I could have said no when they tried to offer me this option. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
There you are, my friend. Very good indeed. I've convinced the men on board that they should accompany me.
I mean, it's not necessarily what I want to do as a character or things like that, but it's
You have brought me to the brink
I
of
I,
madness,
I don't have
Simon
to dip
Bavarian,
into the grey
and now I will
territory
repay you.
to get things done.
The seas are sure rough this time of year. Nothing like some time ashore. All I need is some grog and a good lass on me lap. A quick prayer to Umberley is all that stands between me and the sea's bottom. Sure enough, eh? The seas are sure rough this time of year. Nothing like some time ashore.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do? Or I guess.
Seas are sure rough this time of year. Nothing like some time ashore. All I need is some grog and a good lass on me lap.
It's not necessarily bad for us that we lost control of Pirate Leader. Pirate Leader is not necessary for us to do our thing. What we want is Dunbar and the pirate to die. It's an easy way to do it.
Simon, you're half right, Disherik. Cast off. We set sail
The
immediately.
seas are calm,
But
but
this
the
particular
voyage...
fight
Right,
wasn't
men,
that
prepare
tough.
yourselves to be boarded. All weapons
Just
ready.
need to... When the sailor comes to talk to us, need to drop out of invisibility. I get the impression that in the enhanced edition, the fighting part here isn't important. You'll quickly go to the ship being destroyed. I feel it's better that way anyway. I don't see any point in trying
I
to
do not know what you are talking
make
about.
this some kind of
Speak
a
clearly, that I might
stage
understand.
where there's a good chance you'll fail. You're still not seeing the soldier, but I'll pop out of invisibility already. There he is.
Seas are sure rough this time of year.
Sahuagin.
Right,
The
quick
ship
and easy.
lurches.
Right. What we really want here is just a couple of things. We want the priestess. Priestess has one of the better equipment pieces in the entire goddamn game. This is what, well, the huge amount of enemies is very useful for us. We want just a few things from this. We don't care about everyone dying. Priestess and the equipment piece she has is definitely one of those. Do what you want or no, don't care. We sent the priestess somewhere else. Want she could cause some trouble. I don't want to go near her. I want more people to attack her. So to get some decent action going. Also, we do need to very likely kill the king here, so... Okay. There we go. Crap. Cloak of Mirroring. Deflects all spell damage. This includes offensive spells like Magic Missile, but not disabling non-damage spells like Hold Person. Is it a... Have they changed it to deflect instead of reflect? All damage caused by spell effects is deflected harmlessly away. You know, they've changed it. They've disabled it a little bit. And I feel that's a sensible thing to do, because otherwise it's incredibly powerful. Immunity to direct spell damage is already ridiculously powerful. Ability to reflect it on opponents, that's just silly. Right, we don't need to be equipped with the Nim's Glow constantly, we just need it on when we use the charm or when we make a simulacrum of it. This would be much better standard here. Right, we still need to do a few other things before we can leave. We need to kill the king, very likely. Probably the prince too. Well, we don't need to, but I want to. And we want to loot the place for one thing.
You are wondrously
And anything useful? Treasury key. Magical rope. Yep. Without magical rope, we can't go into the Underdark. The trap. New spell. Protect from the elements. Fire, cold, electricity. 75% resistance. It's not particularly good. Interesting insight into their culture. Don't care. Rod of Lordly Might. Transforms into any of the following weapons when used. Each weapon may also change back into the rod at will. Mace. Save versus spells or panic. Flaming sword. Save versus spells or be held. Spear. Save versus spells or take 2d4 points of magical damage. Okay. So we mostly achieved everything we wanted to achieve here already. Wonder what I triggered already here. Probably those spider group. We can use the sword spiders as necessary to wrap things up here. We need to complete this. We need to kill the head priestess. Maybe take an item out of her, so we can maybe talk to the rebels. I think the trap created the bone golem. We're going to need a key from this place to actually escape. Have the rope. Dealing with the rebels is just a bonus. They might have few items that would be interesting to us. I don't think we can get spell scrolls or things like that out of this place. Not really.
Hey,
Yes, you have my attention.
I can offer some guidance, but I will not interfere in your destiny.
Hello there.
Why am I doing this? I mean, what's the reward from this? This is not the shark tooth that we're here to get. That's the spectator there. That's what's needed for that. So this is something extra. Ethereal Jaunt. Wearer is immune to normal weapons, spells may still be cast, and weapons may still be used. 5 rounds. Shrug. +2 defensive cloak. Not really useful. Right. We should be able to talk ourselves through this. There might be a wisdom requirement to seeing the correct dialogue options, but we certainly meet those. Colossus 2. Shit. Okay. Saved by magic resistance this time. No point trying to kill these. Right, we want the High Priestess dead. That's there. Now there might be some looting options here, but that's more or less it. There are random fights going on all over the place, but we don't care about those. We might take a little bit of interest in them. I mean, just screw things over a little bit. That's about it. Royal High Priestess, that needs to die. What can we do? Not all that much. I can't even take control of her. Not without switching equipment. And we'll only get a single shot with that. I had used up my simulacrums. But we might as well do it. I need the wool. I need the lady dead.
You continue to be an oddity here.
Mental domination. How is this different from the domination? The interesting targets would be trying to cast it on targets that normal wizard domination doesn't work on. Would the clerical domination work? But I don't have the luxury of doing that here, or the option rather. So
You continue to be an oddity here.
the poison effect. She will not die from this though. So this was all wasted. Bit of a bad timing there. I think we were already poisoned by the time we dominated the guy, so the damage suddenly became friendly fire, which ruined the initial charming attempt. Okay, we didn't have this much trouble the first time. Lady, you need to die. Actually, I'm not sure if the captain or the priestess has the item. Let's try it on the captain first. Might be an easier target. Go for the priestess. Priestess, please. Ooh, instant death. Yeah, it's definitely the priestess that we want. Well, at least the captain doesn't have the item. So. Could be that none of these guys have though. I'll act as a block to the priestess, although I'm not sure how much that'll help. isn't exactly good. Now I'm trapped here.
You
You
continue
lure
to be
them out a
an
little bit.
oddity here. You continue to be an oddity here.
Rebel Lord. Oh, Captain died. So, we achieved everything we wanted to achieve. A couple of places we might still be able to loot. Okay. Spells being cast. We could just wait for the end results of these. We don't need to take part. Feel like I have nothing to gain by sticking my nose in there. Are these mages going to give me something useful or not? If yes, then we're gonna kill the other one too. Yeah, I think there should be undead here. Some kind of undead leader. Sea Zombie Lord. He might have something. Level drain. That's not gonna work on me. I'm going to try to lure the rest of the undead here. Right. Not bad. Still, it's not gonna be easy to take down. If I go with something charm on that one, I'm not gonna achieve much. We're just gonna kill the one I charmed. So, let's see what you can do. Start with lowering resistances, or saving throws rather. Chaos might affect the undead. Magic resistance. I don't think a Lacedon gave two shits about it. Sea Zombie Lord seemed to. I had to make a saving throw. Can't take control. Ooh, Aquilian. Might be able to take control of that. Although I have my doubts. I can't. Dominated and stunned in the same fucking second. And it's dead. Okay, this is good. These are way too weak to challenge the sea zombie lord. I think I'll just leave it. I doubt it'll have spells. Wait. We might interfere with this. Not sure what we would want it to achieve though. Kill the mage, perhaps? Okay, don't do that. We're just tipping the scales to make sure the mage actually died. Yeah, none of these guys just have anything of interest. I suppose the cloak was a great piece of loot, but still, so disappointing. We shall never bend our knee to the will of yeah. Fair enough. I really need to kill these guys to reach the
This
Underdark.
is the creature the Mad King has sent to destroy us.
Priestess,
Kill it now.
senior
The
priestess.
exiles must live.
Hmm. Second simulacrum unit take care of them. They seem to be fairly pathetic. I mean, they can't even detect that I'm here. What should we try to do? Have some magic resistance. If I take control of the prince, that might be enough. I mean, it's that one we want to kill. At the same time, not sure that's a good choice. You're doing enough. God damn it. It's no good. If one of you try to do something useful? No? Senior priest is just basically resistant to everything. Yeah, doesn't work. Does not work at all. Okay, let's go with this one then. Let her kill the prince. Okay, someone kills someone. The prince would be by far the best fighter in this group like this. And yeah, that we achieved nothing. We can't keep control of the prince. Now there's 3 guys killing it. I'm sure they'll get the job done. Yep. Piece of cake. Well, I don't need the heart anything. Wave blade. I think we have the shaft somewhere. Great spear. Do we need anything else? I don't think so. The priest has escaped, but is there any harm in that? I think it escaped. She just failed immediately once the initial charm worked on the prince. Yeah, we'll fail.
Things go well on the surface. The temple of their false god has been defiled.
I am pleased. My revenge will soon come.
We did not act for your benefit, Irenicus, though you did offer some interesting opportunities.
Yes, Matron Mother. Excuse my careless words.
Our first prisoners arrive, Matron Mother.
These 2 rank high among the surface scum, Matron. What is to be their fate?
Their presence sickens me. Kill them.
Perhaps it would be better to interrogate them first.
Journalist, what are you doing with these monsters? You are one of...
An odd way to question, Irenicus. Did you not like his tone?
I reconsidered, Matron. Your command was the wiser.
The great depth.
God damn it. There should be shopping opportunities available pretty much immediately. I want to take them. At the very least, we should be able to get freedom. That's what it is. Okay. Would be worthwhile to learn the spell and maybe get an extra one. Although I'm wondering how useful the extra one would really be. It's more important for people who don't have access to 9th level spells at this point. Not really for us. Anything else? Ooh, mass invisibility. That will truly be useful. Sort of somewhat underwhelming, I'd say. Drowsy probably has the worthwhile stuff. We want at least one casting of the freedom. We wanted to do it though. It's a little bit of a side quest that might give you something of mild interest, but it requires a huge amount of killing. Yeah, we'll want to do it at some point, not sure we want to do it immediately. It's doable the moment we have some kind of a competent killer under our control here. Might even use an elemental that the quest requires you to kill as our killer. Sort of. There are 3 gates that spew out elementals. So we could basically go to one of the gates and take one of the elementals under our control. Then cast the freedom to start the quest involving those gates. Because we do have to kill... I think we have to kill the guardians that come out of there. So I can't take control of the guardians, otherwise I can't make progress. Still, there should be other shops here. There's earth, fire, and air. We need the deep gnome stage to have shopping opportunities. I doubt they'll have spells for us really. Same time, I don't particularly care. I want to see if they would at least have a guaranteed rest opportunity.
Yes.
I don't want to try to go into the Drow city yet. That's a little bit more complicated. And initially when you go in there, you're sort of on a tight leash. So you might not have the opportunity to waste too much time on shopping. This is more or less our safe haven in the place, so. Cursed item.
Travelers to our fair city. That would be rare enough, but you are surfacers by the look of you.
Hmm. How can I kill the demon I need to kill here? I'm not sure I can lure it out. The deep gnomes probably aren't going to give me the opportunity. I might be able to go in with a controlled character. I would need to tank the demon itself for some time. Yeah, I think this is one of those areas where we have to give a little bit of a consideration. What do we want to achieve? I need something that can reasonably attack other things, as in properly do damage. A drow might be a good option. It doesn't have to be all that capable. The simpler the better. The worst thing that can happen is they start to cast spells on the demon or something like that. The chances of the drow being able to do any kind of really use that will help something useful is pretty slim. Want to talk to the innkeeper. I need to open this shopping opportunities here. So pretty much mandatory to have a magical weapon of some sort here. I don't think we really need to help the drow with their enchantments. They're mostly going to be using adamantine gear, so it's at least +3, or treated like +3 weapons, which is enough to hurt everything here. Doesn't look like there's that much interesting going on here on the spell front. Might be worthwhile to buy some spell immunity scrolls, although the scrolls aren't gonna last for a long time. Yeah, there's just nothing really interesting. Gonna buy my crap. There's no way we'll ever use spell thrust. Yeah, a lot of these are pretty goddamn unlikely to be used. Dangerous transformation for one. Right, this just isn't particularly useful. I don't really need to rest now either. I can't do anything really quickly here. I might be able to get the Deep Gnome child rescued. That's not really... it's a side activity at best. What I really need to do is explore our options here and decide on the killer. It has to be good enough to destroy a demon that might even target it for a few moments. Even though I'll try to act as much of as a bait for the demon as possible, that might not be enough. I want to test something first. Am I trapped with the demon? I think I am. It more or less decides, can I lure the demon out or do I have to get something in there? Yeah, I think they're gonna block the path behind me in the case that the demon wins, so it will still be contained. Right. So this is a one-way trip. Right, I'll leave things here. We need a drow fighter, is probably our best bet. They don't have to be great, but they have the natural equipment on their own. I don't really have to buff them in any way, and they are fighters, so their chances to hit are good enough to get regular hits on any opponent we have faced here. They're troublesome to take down, probably with fighters in a regular adventuring group. So they're definitely skilled enough to fit our purposes. I suppose Mind Flayer, brain sucking action could also be used. I don't think I can charm one. Not, I don't know, but I don't think so. It would have to be drow. Just need to escort it through the mushroom area here, and yeah, shouldn't be too much of a problem. I might be even be able to, yeah, okay. I already know where I'm gonna get it. Excellent. There's a area here that acts as a jail where you can release prisoners. I think one of the released prisoners will be a drow fighter. So we can take with a magical weapon, no less. But that, so if we can take control of that, that might not be a good idea. But because of the weapon he wears, I think it's sort of a curse one, maybe. So he'll injure himself when using. Maybe we shouldn't get too exotic with this. I just need a very basic fighter to get through. So Any kind of draw fighter will do.